when you do that kind of swing, especially if you don't pinch off the carrier. It all kind of makes sense in your head until you start listening to it. And you know, I've always known better that you can't do that. You can't be running that much audio. And, without your gates, man, your reality doesn't sink in. I was listening to my gates. I think it was last weekend or the weekend before that. I said, man, I'm sounding like a mud duck, man. I gotta get rid of all that. I gotta get rid of all that swing in my audio. Come on.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I was talking to a motorman. We trying to figure out a way I can run that ICOM receiver and talk on my Cobra. 'Cause like I said, I tried it before and I get a real bad squeal. 10-4.
Here's what you can do if you've got a you got to put a relay. If you can manufacture a dial key or just get a relay, and you got to put it right where it comes into your radio. All right, so it's got to switch between receive mode, and when you transmit, it's got to go to a dummy load. So you got to put a 50 ohm resistor. So it's got to switch between your antenna, and it could just be a little IDEC relay. It could be a little, could be a Dow key. It doesn't matter. It's just got to switch between your antenna and a 50 ohm dummy load, and you're good.
Roger on that. Well, I got one from my MFJ, but like I said, it had a squeal on it, but I didn't try it with the headphones like you said. I'm gonna have to try that setup again and try it with the headphones, Temple.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, because I could do it without the headphones, but it takes a feedback eliminator in order to do that. And you know, honestly, I prefer to run the headphones. If you run headphones on that thing, I know the way it works, man. You run so many gates, you want to key up on the radio, and I get that. Man. You can actually buy feedback eliminators. You may want to talk to John about that too, man, because that sounds like his line of work. But you can actually get feedback eliminators. That way you don't have to sit back and run a set of headphones if you don't want to do that. That's what I did. You can look it up on eBay. I got mine. My feedback eliminator. That's actually Invonix. I got old Invonix feedback eliminator. And I don't think I paid more than probably $50 for the darn thing.
Mister.
Roger on that. Where'd you get it at?
In Alabama.
I got it off of eBay.
10-4. Yeah, we're gonna work on that setup. Motormouth Mall is supposed to be sending me a picture how to hook it all up and everything, and I'm waiting on that picture, Temple.
Otherwise, you got to run the headphones like I do, and I prefer the headphones. To be honest with you, because that's how I monitor my audio. I can tell you if there's any problems with my audio, so I can hear what's going on in real time, and that's where I got an advantage over, say, like Motormouth Mall and anybody running a modulator. Those modulators, whatever they're called, there with the Pro Tools, is and when I went over went over to his break, you know, I actually used his equipment, and it's not the first time I've used Pro Tools or any other kind of processor that involves a computer, and they all have latency. So in other words, when you're talking, you hear yourself about, I don't know, 5 or 10 milliseconds later. Man, I tell you what, I couldn't do that for 3 seconds. It sounds like I was drunk. I'd be slurring my voice trying to keep up with or trying to slow down to where the audio is. So, yeah, man, real-time monitoring of your audio is the way to go. And if you had a set of headphones and put it on that ICOM, oh, man, not only would you hear yourself in real time, man, you would avoid all that feedback, too. Come on.
Yeah, Roger on that. I got all kind of equipment back here. I got headphones and I got one hell of a auto Radio Shack back here, Temple.
I do, Radio. Yeah, this thing's kind of lucky because one reason why I got this the 10 Tech, it's got a real wide when it comes to the dynamic range of the radio. It's real wide. So, you know, I can sit back right now. I'm giving it 70 S units over S9 with no distortion coming back to my receive. And I believe your icon's pretty good there too. Would be able to do that. So I'd give it a whack, man. It's I know you got all kinds of crazy equipment over there. I've seen like 5 different radios. I saw a tour of your radio room, man. You got some nice stuff floating around there. That'd be for real, man. You got some really nice equipment. Yeah, here a couple of the radios out there, man. I'm just kind of mud ducking out here. I'm talking to 445, so I'm gonna take a pause for the cause, man. I don't even want to log it down out here on the west side. Hey, Radio Man, you take it easy, man, and yeah, definitely, man, definitely kicking some butt. I do. Everybody out here appreciates it, but I tell you what, I can't speak for nobody else, but I gotta speak for myself. I do appreciate it because, man, you let me tame my audio because there is a limit to how much positive peak audio you can get out here, and that number is around about 150, 160%, and that's about where I'm at right now. Hey, Radio Man Mustang, I'm gonna be get wide to the side and I'll keep quit my ratchet drawing out here, and I'm gone.
Hi, 131 Mustang Radio. Have a happy Turkey Day out there from me and mine to you and yours. Hey, 131 445. Got down.
That forward, bye, Radio Man.
Come on, Big Daddy. Pismo Beach, California, and I just got